Hey everybody, welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel. It has been a little bit since the last episode for me, like over a month since I pre-recorded a bunch of this because we had some marathon stuff and other things going on, but as of this episode, I think you will have noticed we're back to daily uploads of this, most likely, hopefully, unless something breaks or explodes. But in the last one, we were given our grouping for our next big, like, what is it, like, practical field study? I think it was field study is what they called it. So we're gonna go do that with our current group, and hopefully things go well for the other group. I imagine not, because that's usually how that's supposed to go. I think I have no idea how to do anything in this game anymore. It's been 10 years. Ah, there's where the map is. It's that button. Okay, I know how to make the game fast, and that's probably the most important part as we derust. How do I? Yeah, we're about to leave. But you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh, yeah. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdallr. Alright. Hello, you. Yep. We'll need to change trains twice, first in Heimdallr, then in Rower. From Rower, we'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. These arrangements have already been made for that segment. Should only need to buy tickets for as far as Rower. Do you want them now? Yes. We've given the go-ahead. It's time to move. Ask that all passengers wishing to board, fucking wait, you idiots. We timed it pretty alright. Yeah, those two are not gonna like each other because of things. Thank God I'm not on the same trip as them, so I don't have to deal with it. Yet. Some good sandwiches. Still have a lot in here though. There's that box is filled with stuff. Yeah, I didn't hire this maid. She's good at all the maid stuff though. She really is that talented, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Yeah, we don't really need anything like that here. Like at all. School's already pretty dope. Heading to Brionia Island. I like that. It's like, oh man, I'm interested in talking to you. All right, I'll just say the thing that'll make you angry. I had a feeling things weren't gonna go well because, well, you can see everything that's gonna happen sometimes a mile away. We go. Zoom. We didn't even have a chance to play Blade. This game sucks. I missed it back in the old days when I got to play Blade. Maybe when we go to the other. Maybe when we change trains. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. You can't give up. We have more train to train. How hopeless. Don't worry about it. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. Anyway, this is when we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west. Indeed, meanwhile, Group A will be traveling northeast to Rower first. Giles, you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us about it. Yeah, it's gonna have rocks and grass, I assume. Water, milk, cheese, boxes, milk. Girl goes, huh? We're talking about pornography. Yeah, that's the title of the game on the bottom right. I like how it had to say black-haired girl for the long-haired one. And then I remembered, oh yeah, in anime and in video games, even if a character's like hair is black, they'll slightly color it to make it look normal in interiors. You gotta kind of like, you know, it ends up kind of looking like a problem. It's how Yuri from Tales of Vesperia has purple hair, but it's not purple at all, it's black. They just adjust it. That's why all like the normal art goes for a more black style for it, which I think it's like an interesting design thing. The Nord Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are well known for their breeding and raising of horses. You know how much I love horses. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. No, man, I love income. I need to stop. You know, when it's just text that's not being read to me, I have to be like this. And someone in the comments is going to be like, KZ, this was all voiced in the dub. I don't know if it was. I just assumed because they dubbed more of it. But I'm like, I'm sorry, I picked consistency, and that's where I've put my head on the guillotine. Do I have regrets? Not really. It's either or. Have nothing against dubs though. I think dubs are great, and people who've always overly praised subs and say dubs are bad, I think, are mentally deranged, and we're gonna find them and tell them to get better taste. But we're gonna be very, very nice about it though. We're gonna be like, all right, so now let's play Blade with my friends. I sure didn't say anything else that was weird. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I will win the day. Motherfucking Bolto. How about one of these? All right. Just keep beating you by 1. That's all I need to really do. I'll do a 4 this time. Fine. Boom. Bolto. Oh yeah, the wand reses it. That's the thing. 20. Mirror Dio. Once again, I've won. It's time for us to continue our crusade to crush them into ruined, bleeding pieces of meat with this card game. I'm thinking 9. Match. How about we do this? Okay, this. Alright. Bolt before. Oh, you have another one. Okay, mirror it. How will you compete with me now? That's how. Yeah, I don't need that in my life. She got a bunch of really high cards. Not a fan. We're in a good spot here, actually. I'll force the tie now. I don't like the situation we were currently in. How we doing? There we go. Immediately, huh? Wand, we're back. You're a fucking cunt. Mirror it. I have the one now. You're done. You're done. I'm fucked. The game is cheated. Emma, I'm gonna rip out your fucking eyeballs. Juices. That's your name? That's not how you pronounce my name, but alright, let's go. Let's begin. Card set. Turn end. Boom. 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 Did you really just fucking... Did you really bolt a 2? You are deranged. I fucking hate this guy. You fucking cunt. Boom! What else you got? Miserable fool. Bolt! He couldn't catch up no matter what he played. How unfortunate. There remains only one person to conquer. Alright, let's see if I can get 3 out of 4 of these to be wins. Alright, he started off pretty good. Alright. Give me the high one. There we go. Nice. Boom. Unfortunate. That fucked me a little bit. Yeah, it's my bad. 5. Mirror it. Now it is mine. I'm gonna crush your bones. 3. I can play around that. Boom. Bolt that. And once again with a victory by 1 point. It is me. You're so fucking done. There's nothing left for you here. I'm not talking to any of them. I came here to play, not to read, you fucking fool. And if it's an optional read, then an optional read it will remain. I'm proud of my own bravery. My first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. What are the cone-shaped towers, anyway? Orbital generators for industrial plants. Tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy. Zoom! Well, I finally made it as far as Rower. Need to transfer to a freight line to get to the North Highlands. There'll be a freight train leaving from platform 4. It's up the staircase to the left. Alright. I like how the field study's like, you're traveling well across the country for this shit. It's already past noon. We should purchase some lunches. I do love me some lunch. Still have another 4 hours. We're gonna need to eat something between now and dinner. Seems highly unlikely a freight train will be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts. Need to go through the ticket gate. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches. Oh no, is this your maid? A special packed lunch for each member of the group. Have names on them.
どういうからくりなのかさすがに気になってしまうな。ラインフォルト家のメイドは主人を驚かせるのが趣味らしい。大方程度で定期飛行船に乗り込んだといったところ。なるほど。確か飛行船だとルールまで半分くらいの時間でしたよね。そうでございます。
ちなみにお弁当は定期飛行船の厨房をお借りして出来たてですのでご賞味。
ありがたくごちそうになろう。
まったく何か企んでるかと思ったら、このままノルド高原まで来るつもりじゃないでしょうね。いえ、実はこの後別のお仕事、トリスタに戻るのも少々遅れそうな見込みです。別の仕事？
私の仕事の手伝いをしてもらう。久しいわね、アリサ。そしてそちら
Man,
が
she totally
7
has
分
the
の
mom
面というわけね。
haircut too. It's incredible.
アリサの母イリーナです。ラインフォルトグループの会長、よろしくお願いするわね。
こちらこそリーン・シュバルツァーです。
はじめまして、エマ・ミルスティンです。
ガイウス・ウォーゼル、よろしくお願いする。
ユーシス・アルバレア、見知りおきを願おうか。
まあせいぜい不詳の娘と仲良くしてやってちょうだい。仕事があるのでこれで失礼させてもらうわ。シャロン、行くわよ。
かしこまりました、会長。は？
They leave.
いい加減にして。いつもそうやって仕事ばかりを最優先して、勝手に家から飛び出した娘に何か一言くらいはないわけ？お嬢様。
あなた自身の人生、ラインフォルトを継ぐことを強制する気もないわ。あの人のように勝手気ままに生きるのも悪くはないでしょ。それにあなたの学院生活も最低限のことは把握してるわ。学院からの月ごとの報告でね。
シャロンが母様に報告するのは当然覚悟はしてたけど、その学院からの報告って？
ああ、言ってなかったかしら。トールズ士官学院、あなたたちの学院の常任理事を務めさせてもらっているから。
ルーファスさん、そうらしいな。ラインフォルトの会長、理事としては申し分ない人材だが。
アークスと魔道場についてもそれなりに関わっていてね。7組の運用レポートについては、今回の特別実習についてもまあ期待させてもらいましょう。
それでは皆様もどうかお気をつけていってらっしゃいます。
I haven't been paying attention. Where'd our basket of lunch go? I'm more concerned about that at the moment.
大丈夫か？
That's the title of the game. If you like look at it, it's a good title. I like the way it like strikes through it. It's occurring to me now. It's called Trails of Cold Steel because it's like the trails left by us swinging our swords really fast. I assume it's based on swords and not trains, though it could be trains because I mean, like Trails in the Sky was like airships going by, and we do go on trains a lot. Can it be like trails of cold cards filled with blood as I beat my opponents to death if they try to use that bolt one more fucking time? Anyway, take it you and your mom don't like it. She's like, yeah, I think that's kind of obvious, yeah. She's like, I wanted to be like independent and shit, and then I accidentally did the most not independent thing possible. Is your mother being on the board really a problem? Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling with my shit. She says to just do what I want, but I always just happen to do exactly what she wants. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip. Hey, look at this. You have more money to buy more important things like, soup! I don't know why I remembered soup like that. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. And fucking, don't worry about it. We zoom. Well, we just entered a tunnel. First of many now that we're going through the mountains. How about we dig into those lunches? Some good lunches. If these are subpar because she had to make it do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. The traveling continued as we go through the Isengald branch line. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study? Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things. Yeah, we beat up monsters and do exactly what you did in the other games. But we got a military seal on our shoulder, so it's so much differenter. We're very differenter. See you later, man with large pants. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, I made the same trip back then too. Plenty of time to kill, so he taught me about Erebonian culture. You know, one of the challenges with Let's Playing games in which not everything is voice acted is the fact that I base my clicking based on how fast I read things, but I also read shit very quickly to the point where it feels like I'm skipping through it. And I'd like to let everyone know I'm not. And if you want me to slow down, my brain's too stupid to slow down. I'm gonna Tokyo drift my way through dialogue boxes sometimes, and you have to stick there for the ride. All right. Though I've done so many games with text, I feel like, you know, people have gotten used to it by now. This is the title of the motherfucking game. 4:30 p.m. Textures are shitting their pants here at Zender Gate. It's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. You know I'm cool, because I've got an eye patch, and that makes me immediately cool. Look at his mustache, too. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zendergate. Seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial generator with an eye... generator? General with an eye patch. Seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Yeah, there's about half of them. I'm Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. And these are the Harem Squad and Juices. Seems your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard. Zex Vander. I guess he's related to Major Vander, who I recall from the Trails games. One-eyed Zex. This is some of you already know of me. Guardian of the Arner family. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the family of Imperials. And One-eyed Zex is said to be one of the army's finest generals. The Vander and the Arcade schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's an honor to meet you. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. Love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. You should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. Question marks? We need to head out now if we want to reach Gaius' town by sundown, right? Yeah, that's why I asked Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. Thanks for watching. These videos would not be possible if not for the generous support of my patrons over on Patreon. You're seeing their names go across the screen right now. But beyond them, I also want to give special shout outs to my higher tiered supporters, and I'm going to do so now. First up, we have the Wayfinder tier, which includes Azure Counselor, Dronic LX, Javier Porksword, Lasky 3, Matthew Cassidy, Mr. I Like Bacon, Nucleon. That's my best shot, I'm sorry. And the Dungeon Master. Thank you so much to the Wayfinders, but standing even above them, the most hardcore of my supporters, the organization, includes Colleen Suarez, KC, Lady Popcorn, and WTF Spider-Man. Thank you so much to everyone who chooses to support over at patreon.com/KZXcellent. Consider supporting so that I can continue to do the things. I'm sure there's like stuff on the screen now that's like, look at this, click on that, do stuff. I'm leaving. I gotta go. I don't know how to run this show. Bye-bye.